Today we are going to learn about behavioral activation. Behavioral activation is an approach to help people who are struggling with depression. It is normal to have periods of low mood or feelings of sadness. Negative things can happen in life, and sometimes those things have a big impact on us. Even daily hassles can sometimes lead to feeling sad and tired, as well as having low energy and a general negative mood. When we are feeling low or sad, we may not even enjoy the things that we used to enjoy. These symptoms are sometimes labeled as depression, especially if they persist for a long time. People have a natural response to feelings of depression. It's common for people to try to deal with these feelings by withdrawing. Depression can make people want to avoid school, work, friends, and other activities that they used to enjoy. In fact, the very things that people tend to want to do when they are depressed actually maintain or increase feelings of depression. In this way, depression can be thought of as a problematic cycle, as shown here. So things happen that make you feel sad, or maybe nothing specific happens and your mood just gets low for what feels like no reason at all. When your mood is low and you feel depressed, you tend to withdraw from your world. You might feel less like seeing your friends or being social. You might not feel like doing things that you used to really enjoy. And when you stop doing things that you used to enjoy and withdraw from your world, that actually makes your mood worse. That's the problematic cycle of depression. The way depression makes you feel leads you to do things that maintain or make the depression worse. For example, if you give in to the urge to stay in your pajamas and sit on the couch, instead of perhaps going out for a walk or a run, you then tend to have less energy and might even feel more grouchy. Behavioral activation is an approach to undoing the problematic cycle of depression. The first step in behavioral activation involves paying attention to how you spend your time and thinking about what activities and behaviors you engage in, and then paying more attention to the connection between what you do and how it makes you feel. The connection between your behaviors and your feelings is super important. You might even think through each hour of your day, writing down what you were doing, regardless of how simple it might seem. For example, eating breakfast, sleeping, watching TV, driving, etc. Once you have a good sense of how you are spending your time, you can start thinking about how those activities relate to your mood and how they make you feel. The longer-term goal of behavioral activation is to start to break the problematic cycle of depression with new habits and techniques, and this will involve doing things to counter the feelings of depression. Depression leads you to stop doing things that you used to value and were enjoyable. Behavioral activation is a systematic approach that you can learn to help you do more of what you love so you can get back to getting more out of life, enjoying yourself, and feeling better. And other videos will review the core principles for behavioral activation, content that should help you break the cycle of depression so you can start doing more things you enjoy.